why you think that it's so important to have the pre-approval before we go out and look at homes.
Absolutely. We get so many people that are interested in looking at a home, and then they pull back and they're like, wait. I don't want to get my pre-approval until I really know that I want the house. So I would say the number one reason why people usually hesitate is because they don't want their credit pulled. They don't want their credit to be impacted. And
Right.
I can just reassure you, you do want that credit pull. A lot of times when companies do this off pull, it's not showing all the data and it's not officially being fully underwritten. So that can put you in a bad situation. So I would say the number one thing, if you apply with HUD Mortgage Team, it's not going to impact your credit score, but it is going to get you that full pre-approval because you don't want any surprises. So there's really no downside to it. We'll look at the credit, no impact, and it gives you that full pre-approval so you know exactly what you can expect.
The buyers, from what they say to me, I think that their biggest concern is, well, if we do pull our credit and we do get the pre-approval, what if we don't find anything for 3 months or 6 months? Then we've pulled this a long time ago. We're gonna have to do it again.
For my team and I, how I run my pre-approvals is I don't put an expiration date on the pre-approvals because I'm not going to pull somebody's credit over and over again. There's really no need for it. Now, I do coach the clients if they have to apply for a credit card or go buy a car, they have other life events that could potentially be impacting their credit and they want me to pull the credit again, then I will. So that really makes it so that people can get pre-approved. If they find something that weekend, great. If they find something 6 months later, that's fine too. We're not going to have everything expire.
Yeah, with the market being so hot right now,
Mhm.
we're seeing offer deadlines and they're coming around as quickly as 3, 4 days, five
Yeah.
days, and they're taking offers right away. So the hardest
Mhm.
part is going out and shopping, not having that pre-approval and just not being prepared. I tell my clients that I would hate for them to miss out on an opportunity or their dream home just because we're afraid to get the pre-approval, pull our credit.
This is a huge decision, right? So average purchase price in the Bay Area, you're looking at 1.4 million. That's on average. So it really does boggle my mind why people want to wait because it's just putting more pressure on them. There's literally no impact. It gives them the time to get pre-approved, gives them the time to really see the numbers, looking at the purchase price, looking at the cash to close and the monthly payment. It gives them time to adjust to those numbers. Now, what typically happens is if people wait, all of a sudden they're going to miss out on that house because they're not pre-approved. By the time they get pre-approved and get all their documentation together, there's already other offers in and somebody's buying the house that they wanted.
Yeah.
So, speed is really a big piece of it and also their peace of mind. I don't know why people want to add additional stress where they finally see a house, then they have to get all the stuff together that minute, and then they have no idea what the payment's going to be. They're having to look at all of that in such a short amount of time. And that's where you and I see a lot in the business when people aren't working with us and if they're not properly prepared. That's where the business has a lot of fallout. What is it? 26% of contracts actually fall out because people aren't prepared.
Yeah.
The feedback is that they say that a lot of things came up that nobody ever talked to them about, right? So those are all the things that you and I have incorporated in our business to where when people work with us, they're going to be prepared. They're going to have the time to look at what they need to look at so they can confidently go into an offer and get the house that they want and not miss out on it.
Through this pre-approval process, we will sit down just like this to a Zoom call. You go over everything with them to make sure that they're really comfortable and they know really where they're going and what that looks like for them so that they feel confident to write the offer. And I think having that up front, you're guaranteeing that we can get them the best terms and advise them on what the best loan option is for them instead of having to rush into it last minute.
Oh, absolutely. Getting the pre-approval ahead of time, probably the most important thing. It really does help us guarantee getting them the best terms because how we can look at it, we rate shop for the clients. We can lock with any lender out there. So when we are looking between all these products, if there's something that I see that people can do ahead of time to better their credit score, we have some banks where you get a lower rate potentially if you move their monies over, right? So we can prep the client for all of these things that need to be set in motion as opposed to just being stuck with exactly what we see the moment they're in contract. So if it really is, this is not as simple as a quick online application. And in 5 minutes, you have the speed and you have everything you want. This is a strategy involved in this to really see people out properly, get the best in terms, but also get the house that they want.
Right. Yeah.